Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines.
Singapore Airlines is one of the 5-star airlines of the world. But how good are they in economy class, which is where more than 80% of us travel regularly? To find out, I'll be flying from Chennai to Melbourne via the Lion City. Join me as I take a look at the SQ economy experience so that you can decide if it lives to its 5-star rating. I start my journey today in my hometown of Chennai, a beautiful and vibrant city along the southern coast of India. Shweta is also traveling to Melbourne today at the same time as me, but on Thai Airways. That video will be coming out soon, so do subscribe and turn on your notification. At the time of recording, the new international airport was still in its final stages of being opened, so this part of the video might be slightly different to your current experience.
So both Singapore Airlines and Thai Airways depart from D2, which is convenient for us.
This terminal is going to be converted to a domestic very soon. Singapore Airlines operates 3 daily flights out of Chennai. I'm on the midnight flight, which was operated by a 787-10. The airport was actually pretty quiet at this time, and the check-in process was very fast. You can also use the web check-in and pre-select seats online. At 48 hours before flight, all seats remaining become available, so this is a chance to pick your favorite seat. All economy fares on Singapore Airlines come with a baggage allowance of at least 25 kg, depending upon the fare purchased. To our Australian viewers, yes, Velocity status members can access the business class lines and get additional baggage allowances.
All good?
Yes, I got the security before you.
What a surprise.
If you have priority pass, you may be able to use one of the travel club lounges here at Chennai Airport, and here's a quick peek inside.
So this is the lounge here at Chennai International Airport that we have access to. And these are some of the airlines that give this access.
Okay, it's now time to go to our gate for departure. My flight departed from the older T3, which is no longer used actually.
This is the older terminal here at Chennai Airport. It is got all these intricate art on display. So there is my flight, the 3rd one on the list.
Yes, and then there's my flight on the 4th one on the list.
With our flight ready for boarding, it's time to say bye to Shweta and join the queue.
See you in Melbourne.
The boarding is done according to groups, starting with the PPS, followed by business class, and then various sections of economy. My first flight today is operated on a 787-10, which Singapore Airlines is the launch customer of. They have 17 of these high-capacity Dreamliners in service. Inside, the aircraft are in a 2-class configuration, with 36 seats in business and 301 in economy.
Welcome, Porter.
Also welcome 42A.
This one, yeah?
This particular aircraft is almost 4 years old, but you couldn't really tell when looking inside. The seats are 18 inches and come in a row pitch of 32 inches. What came with the seat was a small pillow and a blanket. In front was a 12-inch touchscreen in-flight entertainment unit, which could be swiveled up or down. Just underneath this was the control for the lights, the USB charging outlet, a tablet pocket, and an independent cup holder. The tray table was a fold-out type, and it was quite sturdy. There was a bigger seat pocket further below, and also included was some shared power outlets between the 2 seats. And of course, being a Dreamliner, the window shades were the dimmable kind.
Welcome aboard Singapore Airlines.
As our flight pushes back, in the distance I could see Shweta's Thai Airways just starting to board. Being a midnight flight, I couldn't really see much out of the window upon takeoff, but here it is anyway. After takeoff, it was time to check out the in-flight entertainment while we wait for the food. The touchscreen was impressively fast and had a good selection of content, including a flight map. The flight comes with free Wi-Fi if you're a Krisflyer member, which is really cool considering how most airlines charge for this. SQ don't provide a paper menu these days, but they do preload their menus online or on the app. It is impressive that they provide metal cutlery even in economy class. I went for the chicken biryani, which was pretty good. The cabin had minimal lighting even during the meal service, which was great for those looking to sleep. The rest of the flight went through uneventfully, and soon we were approaching Singapore.
Singapore Airlines விமானத்தில் பயணம் செய்ததற்கு நன்றி.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Alright, so I've just now arrived at Singapore airport and I'll be transiting here for a couple of hours before catching my next flight on to Melbourne.
Consistently rated as the best airport in the world, Changi is a great place to transit. There's an outdoor pool, multiple gardens, and all kinds of shopping available. If you have some additional time, do check out the indoor waterfall at the Jewel. Lounge access at Changi Airport is available for Velocity Gold members in the form of the Krisflyer Gold Lounge. This was renovated very recently and feels very spacious and modern. There is quite a good spread of food options available here, from Asian food to Indian food and much more. The lounge also had great shower facilities. Now it's almost time for our next flight to Melbourne.
And my next flight to Melbourne is just over there.
Singapore Airlines flies a whopping 5 flights per day to Melbourne. Today I'm on the mid-morning departure, which is operated by a 777-300ER. There are 26 of these in the fleet. Inside, the 777 is a 4-class product consisting of first, business, premium economy and economy. In economy, there are 184 passengers.
Morning.
This aircraft is 17 years old, but once again feels quite new on the inside. Singapore Airlines uses a 9 across 333 layout, which is really rare on a 777. Most airlines, including Emirates, go 10 across. The result of this is a roomier 19-inch seat width on the SQ717. In front, the touchscreen TV is similar to the 787, and this time we also have a remote underneath. The in-flight entertainment unit had the option to switch to several other languages as well. Also here is the coat hook and the usual headphone and power sockets. The tray table is fold out, but this time there is also a mirror available here. The headrests were height adjustable and quite comfortable. Unfortunately on the 777 we just have the standard mechanical window shades. Anyway, it's time for takeoff, so here is the takeoff roll out of Singapore. The post-departure service began quite promptly and was the classic pea and cracker snack. This was served with a drink, where I went for the signature Singapore Sling. The main meal service commenced not long after and looked like this. Once again, I had the menu online beforehand and I went for the paneer curry. The meal came in good sized portions and it generally felt pretty good. This was followed by the ice cream for dessert. The cabin lights were promptly dim after the service and it was time for a nap. But before that, a quick look at the toilets then, which were clean and feature a nice tall mirror. It is amazing how a lot more than half of this flight from Singapore to Melbourne is over Australia. Just goes to show how big Australia is. Just before landing, a second meal service was offered, which was actually more like a snack. The option here was a vegetable or chicken pie. A short while later, we began descending and landed in Melbourne Airport on time. And just ahead of Shweta's Thai flight.
Thank you very much. Okay, here she is. Hello.
Overall, Singapore Airlines offers one of the most seamless ways to travel between India and Australia, with a large number of connections available and an excellent transit hub at Changi. Even in economy class, their service is pretty good, and the seats are spacious and comfortable. The in-flight entertainment options are top-notch, and the free Wi-Fi is a real bonus. On the downside, they could be on the more pricier side. However, considering everything, it could be worth spending the extra cash to travel economy class with Singapore Airlines. Is it really 5-star? Well, I'll leave that up to you. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. If you did, do give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We can't wait to take you on our next travel adventure very soon.